and I became best friends when we were 15 and met during our 4th period theater class in 10th grade. As the months rolled by, I remember thinking distinctly I couldn't wait until I was 30 so I could say I'd known him for half my life. Well, I'm past 30 now, and in a way I feel like I've always known Wade. And I always will, despite what the calendar might try to say. Because I lived in New York and Wade lived in LA, we could sometimes go months without talking or a year without seeing each other. But we always picked up right where we left off, like we saw each other every day. We could spontaneously break into scenes from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, much to the dismay of those around us. Time and distance didn't seem to affect our relationship. Which was good, because Wade was always on the go, working, traveling. That was Wade. He could never sit still for too long. I used to feel lazy next to him. He had such drive and energy, always moving from one project right into the next. So when he learned he was HIV positive, it was natural for him to become an activist and scholar where the disease was concerned, while still giving his all to his work at the museum. It was very important to Phoebe and me that Wade be a part of our wedding last summer. Wade never let an opportunity pass without telling me how wonderful he thought she was. And she felt the same about him. The 3 of us always had a good time together, whether it be visiting the stark Joshua Tree National Park or 70s night at the Apache Club, a gay bar in LA where both Phoebe and Wade were asked to dance, and I unaccountably was not. I know there will always be things that I want to share with Wade but won't be able to now. In the past 3 days there have been things he would have gotten a kick out of. Not a half an hour after he died, for instance. We were all there in the hospital, hugging each other and crying. It was a little after 7:30 when Phoebe and I left to leave him with his family. A few minutes later, Paige came out to leave him with his parents. We were all sitting there on the hospital corridor floor, still crying, when over the PA system a voice came to announce, "Visiting hours are now over." Which just seemed hysterical to me, and I'm trying not to laugh, but I look over and I see Phoebe smiling and Paige is giggling, and looking at each other, we all just burst out laughing. Later that night, I called Wade's number to leave Paige a message, and I was so startled to hear his voice, I completely forgot why I called. Phoebe and I called back, just so we could hear Wade's voice one last time. I think when a person dies, it's the sound of their voice we miss the most. The face is so often captured and photographed, but the voice is a rare thing, because it's through the voice we came to know that person, their thoughts, their feelings, everything about them. So to miss the sound of a person's voice is to miss the very core of that person's being. We gathered here today because we were touched by Wade's vitality, humor, and compassion. And though it pains us now, how much poorer would our lives be if we couldn't say, he was my brother, he was my son,